Memorial Day weekend. I'm getting down here to the job site a little late. You know, we got pretty heavy rain here Thursday. I mean, heavy rain, like 3 inches in 30 minutes type stuff. So luckily, I've got all but 2 trees cut from Wednesday when I was down here. So what I'm going to do, one of those trees I've got left, I've got to have help. I've got to have Dad help me to get it pulled down. So I'll go in here and I'll get everything drug out and up here to the deck area. And we'll get everything ready because tomorrow the ground's pretty firm. Of course, we're on kind of top of a hill here. Drainage is pretty good in this part of the world. So we'll give it another day just to kind of air out and dry out. Now, it was sprinkling on me just a bit ago. We got some overcast, which heavy rain starting again tomorrow, Sunday, tomorrow evening, going through Thursday. So next week's looking wet. So I wanted to come down here and try to get done what we get done today and tomorrow. Try to get this other little job wrapped up because we've got another one we're trying to get going over here on the neighbor to the opposite side of this property we cut first. So we'll get everything drug out tomorrow. We'll try to bring the Mack down here. We'll just bring it when we come instead of my blue truck. Have Dad follow me. He can either bring this, which I'm sure he'll want to bring his because he doesn't like driving my 550s too much. But we can come down here, get that pulled. We can get bucked up, be scaling logs, and get them hauled back to the yard and kind of get the wraps on this for the week down here anyway. That way there's no logs laying out here in the field when the next round of rain comes in. So sitting there warming up. This old 540, it needs to go to Brandon's shop, have a few repairs done to it. You can see there the step, it's been bent up. I'm real meticulous about things like that. I like for everything to kind of be right on things, even though that's not a real crucial element. It makes getting on and off that skidder kind of a bear cat at times because like a lot of you guys, I get on and off the left side usually. So we'll go down here and start dragging out, see if we can get a jump on this. It's Sunday. It's the last tree of the job right here. See that big tall walnut right in the middle? We're hooked up to it. On the other side of that walnut's a little shed barn type thing and a fence. Of course, over here on this side we got the property line here, but there's no fence or anything to worry about on this line. Just a set of posts going down through there. And I had Dad come down here today to help me with this one. It's really a two-man deal getting this one down where it's at. And I was talking to Dad a minute ago when we were looking it over and getting hooked up to it. I told him I thought I could have possibly brought it down with a deep notch and some wedges, but it's like he said, as hard as it leans back to the west there towards that barn, as tall as it is, He said it'd be awful risky, and that's exactly what I thought when I was looking the tree over to cut it like that. You know, we carry a whole bunch of insurance, and knock on wood, find some here in the skidder cab. Luckily, we've never had to use our insurance for anything, and to be quite honest with you, I don't want to have to test its integrity either. Even though we pay that insurance money in every month, I don't trust insurance companies to pay it back out when something happens. That's always kind of an act of God, it seems like. Anyway, Dad's back there whittling away on it right now. He's getting it bored out. I would say he'll probably leave a little bit on this side hold, and we'll just try to winch it right on over backwards, fall it right in here. Now, there's some dead snags in the way. Just like right behind me, you can see that little walnut there in the middle. It's dead. It's going to just disintegrate when that tree gets into it, because it's got a big top in it. That really couldn't have went any better. That's one tree. We just went ahead and cut it in length. Well, the butt cut anyway. We got a 12-foot log there. I'm gonna guess it's around probably 21 to 22 inches. Good second piece here. Have probably another good 10-foot log in it here to the crotch. Then really good piece of crotch wood here for people that like woodworking. It's a really good saddle crotch there. Then we got another 8-foot piece over here, then probably 2/8 here. So a lot of footage in this tree for the last tree of the job. We're gonna go ahead, Dad's on his way out right now. We'll go ahead and mark these, we'll buck them, scale them, then we're gonna start hauling home and get them out of here before the rain sets in. The great thing about being self-employed is on some days, like today, where all I had to do was some cleanup, my friends can come with me. And most of my friends got experience around equipment because, well, we're small town kids, and that's kind of what you do. You either farm or run equipment, or you're just kind of the kid that doesn't. Well, growing up, most of my friends were the kids that did. So my buddy's never been on a Deere skid steer, and I just told him, I said, well, get on there, play with it. So I told him what I wanted done. So what we're doing right now is the last couple of videos I made. I know we've been pretty short on videos lately. We had our log deck out here in this little pasture, which they've brush hogged us since then. So what we've done, we've gone in here, We're just kind of scraping up some of the tree bark out of here. This area is not that big of a concern as far as like the log road we made through the yard. So in those tubs, I've got seed, grass seed, and we're going to go down through here and we're going to reseed all this where we've drug. I told the gentleman I would, because what I did is when I cut his timber, we drug through his yard. Then when I cut the neighbor's timber, we also drug those through the yard and used the existing log road. So for kind of an incentive in letting us, you know, use those roads on his property for cutting the neighbor's timber, I'm going to come back and seed this up for him. And we'll seed his roads going down into his creek bottom. Just kind of make everything look good. We're going to come back in here and track this in with this tracks on a skid steer, kind of back drag at the blade a little bit as well. Camp it in like what Buddy's doing here. Getting there, kind of sweeping up. We got a snaggletooth on the bucket there, as you can see. I think we got a broken pin. So we get that back into the yard. We need to address that, put a new pin in that tooth. We're pretty close to Murphy Tractor right now. We're here outside of Willard, Missouri. So really what we could do, we could just take it on there, but we're not. We're not going to do that. We'll just replace it at home. Anyway, so yeah, we got in here for seed. This is pretty much just Kentucky 31. Nothing too special. Pretty common stuff for this part of the world. I got this seed here at the local seed house in Stockton, Missouri. Of course, the family that runs that, the son, him and I went to school together, known each other most of our lives, and he was nice enough to give me that seed. So we'll go back through here, we'll spread seed out, and this should look pretty good here in a few weeks, especially right now. They're calling for pop-up and scattered storms all week long, so if we get the seed out and get some rain on it, it'll probably start sprouting pretty quick. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.